Hi, this is Shauna Divine Love and Light, and I'm here with my co-host JD.
What's up, people? What's going on?
What is cracking, Jay?
And man, living another day.
No.
Yeah, hey, y'all people like that? Hey, I gotta ride with it.
Hey, you sound like you finna say Goldfinger.
Hey, about to bust a rap for you.
Okay, you sounded like somebody if I'm gonna get you stuck or something. That's the way you sounded. What it do, like in this thing? Co-host like
What's happening?
what's going on, like? Everything good today?
Yeah, everything beautiful. Can't complain.
I know that, Brian. I know that, Brian. Like, I know that.
Drop, drop, Bo. Yeah, Link dripping drop. Yeah, Bo.
That what we call it like that, Mr. Drip Drop.
Mr. Drip.
Hey, he ain't complaining. He ain't complaining.
He ain't complaining about that one, boy. Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, they gonna know that drip. Oh, oh yeah. Turn up.
JD on one tonight. Listen to this. Got jokes like.
I see.
Man.
That's all right.
He gonna come back with something, trust me.
Mhm.
I ain't put that past him.
Yeah,
Okay,
you know,
what we
JD.
gonna talk about tonight is we waiting on Cleon,
Yeah.
but tonight we're gonna talk about people and raising kids. People how they raise their kids. His name is Cleon Brown.
Cleon done came on the scene. What it do?
Whoa, clean.
Right.
In
You
the
know, I
building.
gotta. I'm gonna start coming with the theme music when I come on this thing. You know what I'm
Oh,
saying?
that's all about.
Right.
Let's get it poppin'.
I don't know. You got 2 feet. I'm gonna come out with something. Man.
Right.
Yeah.
That'll be a good.
Hey,
I gotta
Good.
spice up my intro.
hey,
Hey, let's get it.
Right.
Shit,
Yes,
dig.
hey,
What we
hey,
doing?
Cleon.
What's poppin'?
JD called like Drip Drop.
Drip. Ah! Hey,
Drip.
Mr.
Hey.
Drip. Dripping and drop.
hey, y'all,
Hey.
y'all ain't seen Sauce for real. Y'all ain't
Hey.
wait
Oh.
when y'all get wait till you go viral. You really gonna have that drip.
Because I can see him wearing all them chains on his neck on life.
Hey,
You got
ain't nothing wrong with that. Oh
some
yeah.
chains on your
That's Lord.
Oh man,
on life.
man,
Mm-hmm.
gonna be something, boy.
Right.
That's
Okay,
Yeah.
what I
What's
just said
going
to
on?
them, what I just told them, we're gonna talk about people and raising their kids.
Okay.
all right.
Okay, so here you go. Do y'all think that children have an opinion?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Like kids having their own opinion.
Yeah.
Yeah, kids supposed to, yeah.
Mm-hmm.
But
agree.
but coming with their own opinion, they just need guidance with it because they have their opinion, but then they have a crazy way of going about doing it or whatever. But as a parent, I would say take their opinion and show them, guide it, help them guide it in the right. Yeah, they do got an opinion, but even when you discipline them or they side or whatever, you know what I'm saying? Yeah, you got a good point, but you know what I'm saying, like even as being the head of the household or whatnot, yeah, I hear what you're saying, but you broke a rule or you did something, so it's still
I
a
agree.
consequence with that
Behind it.
yeah, regardless. Yeah, they have an opinion.
Yeah,
And so how do y'all feel? But how do y'all feel about people saying that I'm grown and kids? They say like I'm grown. Kids supposed to listen to me. You know what I'm saying? So how that kid gonna grow up and have their own opinion when they get in the real world? If they depend on you all the time as for an opinion or what they should be doing.
They get in the world. I mean, they're gonna do all that crazy stuff because the parents ain't allow them to have their own opinion on certain situations.
Right.
That's
Like
how I
that.
feel,
Yeah, that. Yeah, that parent is crazy. or messed up.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? Like you dictatorship over your child. Like your child can't think for themselves. You know what I'm saying?
And they get out there and do all kinds of stuff, and then they wonder why the kids, you know what I'm saying, doing
Do what
stuff
they
like
do.
that.
End
Right.
up doing what they do, you know.
Right.
So what you got to say about that, Mike? Though, what's your opinion?
I was saying, like, you know, if you don't, you know, guide them, they're gonna end up trying to do what they're gonna do anyway. Sometimes they don't listen to you though. You tell them, you know what I'm saying, and then you like, you know, they go out and do what they want to do, you know.
Mm-hmm.
So it got to start real young. You got to be on them when they come out. You got to be on them.
Newborn.
Yeah.
That's what I do to mine.
Yeah,
Newborn.
just like you just talk about them house shoes.
Good.
You got that jumpsuit on.
Okay.
But he listens though, you know.
Right.
You got to be on as soon as they come out of there. Yeah.
Yeah, you do.
Yeah.
Cause this is what I do, and people be like, Shonda, you crazy. I'm not crazy.
No.
Nah, they ain't
I
crazy
talk to
at
my
all.
kids when they in the room. I talk to them. I read to them. And when they come, I allow them to, like, when I'm in the store or something, and they're a baby or something like that, I still allow them to have their choices.
Right.
Like if they looking at it, you know what I'm saying, they gonna move their arm for it. So whichever one they motion for, that's what I give it to them.
Right.
That's why on my baby video, she was able to say, hello, is, you know, on her video.
Right.
Because I teach my kids, all my kids, they be just like that. My children do. Because I teach them as young.
But every parent need to be like that. But some parents, they just act like that's a crime. Yeah.
Some parents had it rough in their childhood, so they try to be lenient. They try to be a little lenient with their own children. You know what I'm saying? Which is really a mistake in my eyes. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like even though we say that our parents was hard on us, you know what I'm saying, and things of that nature growing up, and that's only because we didn't get to do what we wanted to do. You know what I'm saying? And half the times what we wanted to do really wasn't, you know what I'm saying, and they probably saved us from a bunch of rhetoric by being hard. And we don't really realize that until now. You know what I'm saying? And it's hard to get your child to understand that, because as you it was hard for you to understand, like, I'm really doing this for the best of your interest, like, you know what I'm saying. So but it's hard, you know what I'm saying, when as a child you want what you want, you know what I'm saying, and that's just the bottom line of it. You know what I'm saying? If everybody else doing it, I should be able to do it too. You know what I'm saying? But everybody else parents ain't your parents. You know what I'm saying?
There
like,
you go,
your parents got a different stance on certain things. You know what I'm saying? So,
but it is a difference, though. It's a difference. Like you just broke that down. It's a difference between teaching the kid to be responsible, and then it's a difference teaching the kids to go by your rules.
Right.
Yeah.
Those are two things, though. But everything to me personally is dealing with time. You know, time and days. Right. You get what I'm saying?
Yeah, time and all.
So back then, you had to be like that with your children back then. You know, because it was just so easy for us. We used to have so much stuff to do. You know what I'm saying? But they had to also teach us that, okay, now you going over there now. I done been down that road before. You go over there and you do what you doing.
Let me ask this question. How much control would we have of our children if we had more control over their access to the internet? You get what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Like we really didn't limit our kids to the access to the internet like we should have.
Right.
Days and time. Days and time.
So we allowed them too much access to the internet, which allowed them too much wrong information or information from the wrong people that, you know what I'm saying, was interpreted as, you know, this is the way you should do things. You know what I'm saying?
Because they listening to
the internet. And
Right.
you as
I
a single, not single parent, but you as the parent saying don't do it, but the internet got millions of people saying this is what we should be doing.
Right.
You know what I'm saying?
Well, see, but that's the part come in that. That's the part come in there where you're supposed to discipline your children. You know, getting them that power to be able to voice their opinion. You know, don't sit up and say they don't have an opinion when they have
Right.
one.
Right.
And when you teach them, look at my children. I have 4 of them, and each one of them is like me. You can't tell that they age. You'll think they older by just coming around them.
Right.
It's because I taught them. I disciplined them as a little kid, as a newborn baby. I disciplined
Right.
them.
And
So they're gonna know right from wrong. But when you trying to control the kid life the whole time and not allowing them to make their choices, or either to sit back and watch them, and you will know if they're gonna make mistakes or not. And you just sit back and you listen to your children. They got a lot of sense. They're not crazy children. It's just that when they get that opportunity, they're gonna do what they want to because you didn't allow them to make their own mistakes, and then you correct it.
I
That's
tell
why.
my kids all the time, like, you gonna make mistakes. Yeah, I just try to help you prevent from making that.
Yeah, you
that
supposed to.
one mistake that you can't come back
You
from.
back from.
That's
That's the
right.
mistake you don't want to make. You know what I'm saying? But you gonna make mistakes. But I'm gonna help you prevent that one mistake that you can't come back
Yeah.
from.
Yeah.
Put on
And
a condom.
That's
Yeah,
Put your condom on.
yeah.
You gonna
That's
get
you know what I'm saying?
You
Yeah.
gonna go out here.
protect
Yeah.
yourself.
It's certain
Go out
words that you can really avoid and not cause yourself hardship in life.
I think children follow their parents' lead.
To an extent.
They do.
Well, you
They
know,
go by
I,
what
you
they
know,
see.
I agree with that
To
too.
an extent.
Yeah.
Some of them do, or they'll follow their friends too.
Right.
You know, they look
Yeah,
at their
like he
friends.
said, to an
To an
extent.
extent.
Yeah, to an
It's
extent,
still
yeah.
it still go back though to what we was talking about. It still go back to what you teach them when they little. If you tell them don't touch the stove, it's hot. If they know that they finna do something stupid, then look at here, they ain't finna do it. Period.
Mhm.
They know that
They know
let me
right
tell you
from
something.
wrong.
Mhm.
Yeah.
Yeah, and they teach them who not to hang around too. If they
Yeah.
doing something they ain't got no business, okay, we finna disappear on you.
Right.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Ain't nobody got time for that.
But y'all, y'all ever seen some parents like they do stuff in front of their kids? Let's put drugs in the mix.
Right.
Some parents
Yeah.
smoke in front of their kids, and guess what the kids gonna do? They're gonna pick up that
Think they
habit.
supposed to see.
Yeah. Oh well, my mama doing it, or my dad.
My mama,
doing it.
daddy, yeah. Yeah.
Yeah, I can do it too. And then some of the parents will give it to them.
Right.
Oh yeah.
So we'll come out something you might as well give it to them so they'll when they get in the streets then they'll be okay with it. No, I'm not okay with that. Don't give my kids nothing,
Yeah.
period. I let my kids make their own choices when they get adult.
I just think that happened to a little kid. This little guy was little, man. He was at the table.
Yeah.
Come in. He at the table smoking with his mama. I said, man,
Wow.
he was little. Man. He
Yup.
was little.
Right.
That's
He
crazy.
was about, I say he was about 7 to 8. Swear to God.
7.
I believe
I
they
believe
do it.
that.
Yes, ma'am. They do
I
it.
believe that.
Yep. Yes, ma'am. They do it. Yes,
I
they
ain't
do.
smoking with that little dude. I'm
Yeah,
gone.
yeah, not no little kid, you know what I'm saying?
That's crazy.
Like as if you of age, you know what I'm saying? Yeah, I still don't need to smoke with you, but
Right.
that's
Mhm.
You
your
right.
thing.
And I
Yeah.
You know what I'm
it no.
saying? Even
Heck
with my
no.
like I got kids, you know what I'm saying, that's 20, 21, 22, you know what I'm saying? That's your thing,
Yeah.
you know what I'm saying? But and I just tell him, I tell my son all the time, you get it's a way you do it, you know what I'm saying?
Right.
Don't
What
be
you
out
do,
here
how you
Yeah.
do it.
Right.
don't be out
What
here
you do,
just
how you do it.
smoking and
How
riding in
you
your
do
car
it,
looking
yeah.
all hot, jumping out, smelling
Yeah.
like it, you know what I'm saying? Carry you some
Right.
carry you some cologne so you can you
Right.
know you smoke spray, boom,
Yeah.
you know what I'm
So
saying?
you don't be
You know,
so
I ain't judging you because you do it, but I'm gonna tell you if you gonna do it, be right about it. You know what I'm saying?
be a
Don't,
presentable
you know what
about
I'm
it.
saying? Everybody ain't got to know your business.
Keep it to
Yeah,
yourself.
right.
Keep
There
it to
you go.
yourself.
Everybody ain't got to know.
Nobody
you
won't
smoke.
Because
never
that's
know.
embarrassing, you
Yeah.
know. That's
Yeah.
embarrassing. That's like I ain't raised
Right.
you know, to do
Right.
right.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? And then what y'all think about the kids cussing and stuff?
Oh man.
Like
Yeah.
using the profanity, and I don't care.
Yeah.
You
Again.
15 and 14 years old, you
Yeah.
using profanity like that.
Again,
I
that's
mean,
the internet. That's
no
the
respect.
internet.
Yeah.
I'm about to say the internet.
And
yeah.
and
Mhm.
TV. look at
Right.
this. Look at
And
Look at
yeah,
South
they
Bad,
done went
yeah.
all out
like
for
them
TV,
little
bud.
They going
They done went
hard
all
with
out.
it.
those cartoons, those
Dude,
that be
yeah,
on
they fucking like
those
a
cartoons is ridiculous. Like you know what I'm
What?
saying?
The one on Netflix?
Yeah,
Yeah, they going all in.
yeah,
Yeah.
like so, like like that. So that takes it back to how much control we would have over our kids had we
Right,
had control over their access to the internet.
right.
If we would have kept
see-
that to a minimum from the beginning,
Would have been a bit
you know
of
what I'm
better,
saying? We would have had a better outcome right now. You know what I'm saying? Like they started figuring. Do y'all know TikTok teaches these kids to make fake credit cards? Like
Wow.
Yeah, everything.
Yeah, they do
like
everything.
they can do
yeah.
everything. TikTok,
And it's
you
a
know what I'm
setup.
saying?
And it's a setup.
Yep.
Setup.
It's basically a setup.
Yeah,
They,
because
ID
you know,
cards and everything.
Once they get knocked, then it's gonna be all on the
it's,
parent.
it's gonna be all over.
Exactly. Right.
You
You
know,
know what I'm saying? But this is what
The
we get set up for,
generation
right?
type of thing. Yeah, this generation is
This is
Yeah.
what
like it get worse each
I
time.
say days and time.
Yeah.
But if they don't put no lock on that on them kids' stuff, which I'm glad I don't have to deal with none of
Right.
it. Period.
Yeah, it's some parents
I'm
that
glad I
do it.
don't.
It's some
I
parents
don't
that
need
put
my
the lock
my
on
kids
it.
know
Yeah,
what to look at and not
but you
to
know,
look at. They don't be
it
spending.
is, you can do it, but you know what I'm saying? Like again, it's
Still gonna find out.
if you on the internet long enough, they gonna tell you and show you how to get out of it. You know what I'm saying? Like yeah,
Right.
like this is the internet. This is our days. and time.
Like this
Everything-
cartoon on Netflix called what? Big Mouth. I don't know if y'all seen it.
Mm,
That's teaching the kids how to have sex.
see,
What?
Yeah, talking about their vagina.
then you get then everything gay on TV. So they
Right.
Yeah, you
so
ain't
they-
lying
so they-
about
yeah,
that.
So it
now.
make it acceptable
Definitely.
for either
Yeah.
way. You know what I'm
For
saying? Like.
everybody, but
it's
everybody
cool.
like that.
And they put it in all type of in the rap, the gay rappers, the gay
Yeah.
the gay
Nah, I got it.
stylists, the
Closed
gay
in
this,
no
the
more.
gay every it's
Yeah.
cool. Whatever occupation you in, you can be gay and be in that. You know what I'm saying? The gay football player, the gay doctor, like every role. You know what I'm saying?
I
It's
got it.
cool. You know what I'm saying?
Because they used to be
It used
closed
to be.
in.
It didn't be that open. You know what I'm
Yeah.
saying?
Hey, they used to have. Now I think they just came all out when they started doing that Adult Swim stuff.
Oh yeah,
Now that's
I
when the
remember
TV
that.
started boosting up then.
I
But back
remember that.
then, when we was young,
We ain't
when
have
we
all
was
that.
no, they had it.
Really?
They had it.
Oh,
Yeah, they had it, but it was on like HBO and Showtime. It'll start deep dark
Right,
at
yeah.
night, like
oh
12 and 1 o'clock
Right.
in the morning.
Oh yeah, you right. Yeah, you
Yeah,
would
but
be
you
sleep.
ain't gonna see it, cause you will be.
But now
These
it's in
kids
the
don't sleep
daytime.
these days.
At all.
It's in the
These kids
daytime
don't
now.
sleep in the
They show.
No, they don't sleep.
I agree.
They up all
Don't
night.
believe in sleep.
On that
For
Play the
on
game.
Fortnite,
or whatever they on.
GTA, phones, FaceTime, TikTok,
Yep.
Facebook.
But y'all
Yeah.
gotta think about how advanced stuff is now.
That's
Though.
what we
We
saying.
ain't have all that.
That's what we
We sure
saying.
didn't.
We had Greek shows. We had a lot of activities. Our friends be having
look,
parties
though,
and stuff.
we had it, but our parents still just limited. You feel me?
Yep.
Yeah, they did.
Yep, there
Because
you
look
go.
at like say the telephone. Like we had house phones at that time, right? But how many?
And that was the,
that was our
the core
Yeah.
phone too.
so that was our go-to. That was our go-to thing.
Yup.
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, in the
But-
mall. In the
but
mall.
Oh,
In the
But how
mall.
many people
yep.
had to be off the phone at 8:00 at night, and how many people really could be on the phone or falling asleep on the phone? You know what I'm saying? So that
What?
Yeah.
that's that was
My
Yeah.
parents, I
But
know my
see,
mama
we
ain't
knew what
playing.
fun was. These kids don't
Yeah.
know what fun is.
Yeah,
Okay,
Yeah,
they think
that's the
smoking,
difference.
drinking, and
Having
then you
sex,
don't forget
they
now.
think that's fun.
Yep. You think now? Look at this now. Think about this. How many parents do y'all see going to the club still? Which ain't that wrong with it if you going out with your
Oh, I
friends,
seen that.
but
I
like
know
constantly
some
going
of
out every week.
With-
Yeah.
You see your kids.
With their
Your
kids.
kids.
With their kids.
yeah.
Right.
They in there. Boom.
Yeah.
That damn. With their kids taking that.
Now, when we
Doing
started going to the club, my mom would go to. That she would get up out of there.
Right.
it. Yeah.
Right.
Absolutely.
That's
She would leave.
Well, I think it's just
She like, oh no, bye
it's
bye.
just you ain't partying with your kids, but don't mean I ain't in a 30 and up club myself. You know what I'm saying? But no, I ain't in no
Yeah.
18
Yeah.
and you know what I'm saying?
Yeah,
18
yeah,
to
yeah.
with my
Right.
kids' age. You know what I'm saying? You know what I'm saying?
Right.
Even though I love that type of music, you know what I'm saying?
do
But
that half
you know
hour.
what I'm saying? I ain't
They do the half hour.
I ain't in the club with them. You know what I'm saying? Let me hit a 30, 40, you know,
Right.
30
Yeah.
or
We
40
ain't
year
never went to no club with our
type
mom.
deal.
Even
I
in
know
adult
I
life,
would.
no.
Nah.
I ain't been on.
It's just certain things. But
That nigga
okay,
won't
but
even go
look,
nowhere.
like, cause look, remember, I don't know if y'all really, if y'all know about Diddy or whatever, his son's King and all of them, like when they was as they was growing into their music life, how he was going out with them, going to the clubs with, but in a sense of showing them like how to go out, you know what I'm saying? Like you
Right.
different from everybody else. So when y'all go out, like this is, you know what I'm saying? This is our way of going out in a sense, you know what I'm saying?
That's teaching them.
Yeah,
That's teaching them.
Exactly,
Yeah,
exactly.
teaching
So
the
they
right
go
way.
by what the parents say. I mean, do because if you going to the club and you dressing like a little host scroll, your daughter gonna want to dress like a host scroll.
Yep.
If you going to the club and you talking about the club, your son gonna be wanting to smoke and drink half of the time.
Right.
If you ain't showing them no education, like you trying to go to school or do something for yourself, them kids gonna follow. When I used to go out, let's put this as an example. When I used to go out, my children would be in the bed. Okay, they would be in the bed. I only have like my nieces and stuff over there. Them the only people I don't trust people around my children.
Right.
My nieces would be there because they was up in the age. Okay. And so when I go out, my kids never see me go out the door to go to nobody club.
Oh,
And then when I came back, I make sure I'm back in that house way before my children wake up.
Right.
They don't even know I even left.
That's
new generation parents.
that's kind of old fashioned way, you know what I'm saying? And that's what you was raised and
Yeah.
brought up for. But these days,
It's new generation.
No, I actually seen my mama leave and go to the club. She was saying, "Hey," in the 61.
right.
She used to come back with her friends and stuff, but you know, it didn't make me feel a certain type of way because my mom, like you saying, back then we knew right from wrong.
Yeah.
Again, right. Our parents can leave us in the house like that and be like,
Yeah,
I'm finna go and don't
Not these
just, you know what I'm
kids.
saying?
they kept a baby still.
Nowadays, you roll out,
Can't do that.
like that, and they do roll out like that. Like, little man, I'm gone. Like, you know what I'm saying? Keep quiet. Like, I'll be back. Mommy finna go have a drink. You know what I'm saying? And you know,
My kids ain't never seen that.
and it's common.
that
So,
ain't it.
but
they-
it doesn't. In some cases, it don't make the whole situation bad. You know what I'm saying? Like that she still could be on her own par, have her stuff together. You know what I'm saying? But her kids do see certain things. So really, you know what I'm saying? That really don't determine. You know what I'm saying? A lot of what we saying, because like we say, we say it's not right to smoke in front of our kids, you know what I'm saying? And that'll just like give them a pattern or a way to feel like, you know, it's a gateway to say, yeah, it's okay. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
But
They should feel weird to do that though, because I remember
Some
my
of 'em
baby
don't.
daddy used to do that, and I used to get so mad. Like,
Really?
don't go outside somewhere with that. My baby got asthma, like for real. Like when
Yeah, but some of 'em,
men
but-
do it though, they
but
don't
some
care.
people,
Some men don't care.
And it's not that they. I can't speak for people, so I don't know if they care or not. You know, because you know, for me, I smoked in front of my kids before. You know what I'm saying? So they've seen me smoke, and my mindset behind it is like, I ain't got nothing to hide. Like, yeah, your daddy smoked. You know what I'm saying?
I'm talking about in the house.
No, no, you know what I'm saying? But I'm saying like in front of them, and it could have, in the house. You know what I'm saying? But so it's nothing to hide. You know what I'm saying? Because like I say, they're exposed to so much things now. You know what I'm saying? And you gotta, you know what I'm saying? You can't really shell them. Unless you in that type of situation, they gonna learn. They like going to school, like they going to school. Even with the white kids, going to school with the white kids, they like, oh, we doing locker race and kids got Adderall and opioids, and you know what I'm saying. And then you go to school with the black kids and they got weed and guns, and you know what I'm saying, cocaine. So they know about these things. You know what I'm saying. So and they will be curious, you know what I'm saying? And it's no, you're not old enough. You know what I'm saying? It is out there. You know what I'm saying? They done made it for medical.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? So
Yeah.
you
So
have
pretty
to.
much the public.
Yeah, the public
them
is
whatever.
teaching them, and you as a
Oh, trust me, I
and
know
so
about
you
that
as
too
a-
because a little boy told my
so
son
you as a
something.
parent,
And I
you
was
have
mad.
to give them
Oh wow.
the proper way.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Yes, it is out there. This is what it makes you feel like this. You know what I'm saying? It does, you know what I'm saying? And you really need to be at a certain age to understand it. You know what I'm saying? Before you indulge in it. Don't think your friends don't let your friends tell you, let's try it. No, you really should be at a mature age to understand what you're doing, and this age ain't it. So that speech right there should deter your children from trying to encourage, because my dad told me about it, my mom told me about it, you know what I'm saying? But I ain't ready, you know what I'm saying? And you know what I'm saying? And if you raising your kids right, that's all it takes. You know what I'm saying?
That's all
it takes. Exactly what you
that's
just
all it takes. And that's what I'm saying. So it can be a raunchy chick, you know what I'm saying? And that's how. So and I ain't trying to. I'm just saying, you know what I'm saying? I ain't
heard that in so long, don't you?
I'm just trying to be, you know what I'm saying? I'm trying to be fair and not judgmental about the situation. So I'm just saying, you know, that's raising their kids erratic, have all this, you know what I'm saying? And the kids see it and reflect, and they imitate it and grow up that way. But it also be a woman that got her stuff together. Yeah, she got a little party life and stuff, but she's still structured. You know what I'm saying? And she do things like this, but she still, her kids still on, you know what I'm saying, on task, and she, you know what I'm saying, she doing what she need to do. You know what I'm saying?
Now that's still because some kids be wanting their parents to go out and have fun. That's the kids encouraging the mother to go out and have fun.
I'm about to say that.
I get what you saying, because my children do it to me all the time. Like, Mama, is you going somewhere? They be excited when I get ready to go somewhere. Please, I know that I don't go nowhere. Okay. He knows I don't. You know I don't. I'm at home.
The house. Yep.
But now think about this. Now, me saying that my children is not exposed to a lot of things, okay? They don't know nothing. Mm-hmm. So, then when we moved to Georgia, it was a boy that was Chris was in middle school. It was a boy had told him about a porno site. And my son looking like he going to see what the site was about. I woke up in that mug, I almost freaked out. Like, I said, hold on. I said, now who went online and seen this? What is this? That's Monerton. Because they under my name, so I can see what the world they doing. Right. That's what the internet. When you speak about the internet, everything comes under my email. So therefore, anything they search or anything like that, I wouldn't overbear it on my children because I trust them. You know what I'm saying? Because I know they ain't gonna do something. So I turned around. I went on that thing. I said, "Who watching this?" Chris was like, a guy at school told me about that site. You know, it's like, girl, I like to pass out. I'm talking about y'all. Do you know how scary that is?
Yeah.
And then there's a little girl that he was dating. She was a little too fast for my son. You get what I'm saying? But that's his choice. You know what I'm saying? But the girls start getting out of line and stuff. My kid, I trust my children to do what they gonna do. Right. And he stopped dating her. You get what I'm saying? Because he was saying she was too much. The girl had audacity to tell me that my son would not hold her hand and give her no kiss. Really?
Oh, wow.
I'm looking like, I said, in my head, I was like, good for you, son. I ain't trying to have no babies early. I said, oh, really? I said he wouldn't. I said, because he don't know nothing about that. That's why.
Right.
Like, going on. Now, this man done bought you some lunch, and I done took a whole Valentine day off just for y'all to have Valentine, and I got a whole man. And I ain't baby. Because I done dropped y'all off. Y'all done took up the whole day. And I got to sit at home and wait on y'all to get done going to all the money I gave him to spend on you, and then you going to talk about a hug and a kiss? Oh no. Everything went out the gate.
That's crazy.
How old Chris was? Chris went number like 13 or 12 or 13 or 11 or 12. Yeah. Oh, baby, go on about your day. Because the girl's supposed to be a child that ain't never been out before. But you know, when we in school, you know, the mamas tell you ain't old enough to date, give you this certain age limit, then you can date. So the lady actually, she met my son. Of course, my kid's respectful. He know how to talk to adults at that age.
Yeah.
And he was like introducing himself to the mama.
Be
so he respected it. He respected it. Okay, you can't have no boyfriend. You know what I'm saying? So how you dating me? You get what I'm saying? So the mama found out that she was sneaking and talking to my son. So when she found out how respectful my son was, then she allowed her daughter to date.
Yeah.
The lady to this day will call me like, when we gonna get them back, babe? We waiting in Alabama, babe.
Oh Lord.
You know, so you know, I'm like, and she will come pick my son up, y'all. He met the daddy and everybody wanted to meet my son, no problem.
Look how you raised him.
They love him. Yeah. When I say they love him, they love him. Yeah. And then she was doing too much though, and that ain't the first one. It was the second one that was stalking them too, y'all.
Jesus. Chris got it.
Yeah, Chris don't have time for that, girl. Chris, you know what? They done messed my son up. My son said he ain't gonna date nobody till he get out of college. And he ain't having no kids till he get out of college. Yeah, I teach him responsibility. Yeah. But when they get to doing too much and he can't focus on no school and that like that, nah, baby, they can go on by this day.
And that's how some kids are. They ain't focused. They want to be with these little girls, and all they worry about a relationship.
Yeah, but my kids ain't studying that like that. They don't know nothing about that for
real. Right.
And he 21 years old and ain't thinking about none of that.
Man.
That's good.
No, he waited until he go to school. He said he want to have his ducks in a row. All them Gary said, you know them girls? Yeah, we already know them gold diggers, so we ain't gonna mess with no gold diggers. So I'm like, what?
Oh, wow. Man.
I'm just saying, y'all, they just on point. They on point, and I wish a lot of kids was, but and then my kids want to be in homeschool, so that's why they in homeschool right now. Trent said at prison, so she went to kindergarten and was dead. Okay, and then after then, the little boy told them that stuff. They ain't want to go back to school no more, so I just put them in homeschool. They just love homeschool. Chris graduated from homeschool.
Right.
So I'm just saying, it's a difference. And then you got your kids going to school with these kids that ain't disciplined. That same stuff, teaching your kids stuff.
Yep.
Oh, Mark.
Yep. That's right.
But they the one be teaching your kids too now.
Oh yeah. Between like we on the internet and everything. Yeah, all that.
Yeah, that's freaked me out.
Yeah. That's why they watching that. You know what I'm saying? That means they sneaking. The parents might be watching them.
I like to pass out. I ain't gonna lie, y'all. I almost passed out.
I'm good. Yeah, parents ain't monitoring what they doing.
I ain't know whether to cry or yell.
You ain't know what to do.
I did. I ain't know whether to cry or yell. I was so. That's scary though. It made me almost go on a panic attack. Like, what the world?
Right.
I'm telling you, man, that scared me. I ain't gonna even lie. Now, you want to say something scared me? That scared me.
Oh man. That's what it is, man. It's just the world. Yeah, I just want to say it's just the world we living in. And you just gotta be, you just gotta embed it in your own, be mindful, you know what I'm saying? This is the world we living in. You can't really, like I say, when our parents was able to shelter us a little, from a lot of it, you know what I'm saying? And these days, we can't shelter all that we need to shelter with these kids. It's just too much. It's too different. Right. The technology is just everything, but if you just be real with them, you just gotta be real with them, gotta be open with them, let them know, you know what I'm saying? Like you say, can't hide it, and you can't let their friends and everything else be what influence them and raise them. You still have to be hands-on raising them, and they
gotta be a parent,
you know what I'm saying? Yeah, you gotta to an extent you have to come to their level with maturity. That's all it is.
But see, they say being a friend with your kid. That's what they call being a friend with your kid.
Can't be your kid.
Can't be your kid.
No, that's the lie they be saying. What you mean? It ain't about being a friend to them. It's about allowing them to have their opinion to me.
Yeah.
Right.
You gotta. Like I say, You gotta be on their level so they can come to you and not be afraid to come to you. You know what I'm saying?
My
So that's
point.
really not being their friend. They just being that's letting them, because they know that my dad gonna let me have my opinion about this, but he's gonna tell me what's best. You know what I'm saying? And that's, you know what I'm saying. I don't want to hear. I don't want to listen to my friend. Like, y'all, when I need my kids to understand, like, when they friends tell them something or from what they did, it ended bad. You know what I'm saying? Like when my dad tell me something, it usually work out good. So I'm going to my dad to get what I need to get. You know, to get
but that mean they open to it because you're not judging them. You allow them to have their own opinion.
That's right.
And that's what I do in my house. My children so open, they come to me. I don't care. I could be just walking across the hall. Mama, did you know? I'm like, okay then. You know what I'm saying? So
kids can't go to. His parents.
No, can't these days.
Yeah.
No, can't these days. They ain't got no opinion. They ain't grown. They supposed to go by what you say. Nah, that ain't how that work. Not in my household. So I appreciate if you wouldn't. I feel like I appreciate if you wouldn't do that to my children. My children got their own opinion.
Right. Yep. So the parents will be like, "Oh, what you said that for? What you asking me that for?" You know, they'll say stuff like that. But the kids, like, just, you know, they want to talk to their parents.
Yeah.
And they can't.
Like, why you worried about all that for? You ain't old enough to even know about that.
Yep. Who told you that? Oh, don't bring that up no more. You know, they'll say certain stuff like that.
Instead of telling you.
Mm-hmm. And so guess what that kid gonna do? Go out there. And one of their friends, get experience.
As I told my friend, you won't be out there having sex, bro. Put a rubber on, bro.
Right.
Don't be
right.
You told him Skittles and Rainbows. Skittles and Rainbows.
My daddy ain't never tell me nothing about none of that. I had a baby at a young age.
Right.
Yeah. That's what I'm
nobody
saying.
never told me no mama never told me about that. She told me, you know what I'm saying? I was just out here. When I got 18, I was fucking running.
Right.
Out on the street.
Right.
I ain't never know nothing about that. I thought I was peeing in that motherfucker.
Yeah, I remember you saying that. I remember you saying that.
None of that shit. I learned on my own experience.
Right.
Yeah, who was that? I'm gonna do it again. Yeah.
I can't with you right now. I swear to God.
Praise God.
Right. Yeah, that's what you gotta do. Is just gotta be honest with them. Be honest.
Line the limits.
Keep them together, and hope that they listening. And, you know what I'm saying, and they following what you say over what the world got to show them.
Right, because they looking at this shit on the internet.
Yeah, they looking.
Yeah, it's right there in your face. Stand ready.
A lot of looking going on.
What's that? Big talk.
Be lurking like a mug, trying to peek and stuff.
We're doing the TikTok.
TikTok. That's why Trump. That's why the orange man was trying to get rid of TikTok. Like TikTok doing too much.
Oh, hot Cheeto.
Hey, they were teaching his son about them credit card when.
Right. Hot Cheeto.
Oh yeah, let's speak about that riot.
Oh man.
In the county.
Holy macaroni.
Right. how they let them get away with all that.
That shit backfired.
Listen.
Hey man. Hey, Orange Man gonna give Encounter that. Y'all do know that, right? Orange Man going down for that.
If
y'all ain't heard me, he going down.
The deceased people, that man.
They gonna sue him too. They gonna sue him too.
For death lawsuit. Period.
They gonna get him. You see.
Like, yes, you incited a riot. Now you talking about something. That's why you want to give up that other $1,400 to try to ease everybody's mind. Nah, bro, you still going to jail.
Right.
Still going to jail, bro. Okay, yeah, you done pardon your whole family, but your ass going to jail.
Yeah, you gotta take care.
They comparing him to the mob. I said that nigga like Hitler.
They been
Look how he was holding his fist up like Hitler.
I tell everybody, I be telling everybody, Donald Trump is Pablo Escobar. Period. if y'all remember, Pablo Escobar was in the government too, and they found out he was a crook and made him get out of the presidency. He was over in Cuba. He was in he was on the. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
They made him come down because they kept saying he was a trafficker. He had his money came from drug trafficking, but he was the minister of something or one of them leaders over there in Cuba because he had all the money. He had all the money and he was able to fix Cuba up. That's why he was really the man over in Cuba. But when they started figuring out he sold drugs, that's what made him turn bad, because he blew up the newspaper company that reported him, that snitched on him and gave up the information that he was a drug and made him come out because he was living good. He had the world. He was good. Donald Trump the same thing. Donald Trump is a thug, a criminal. Now they just not figuring out, but he made it to the presidency. Donald Trump, they knew this.
He's been thugging.
Hey, but look how that energy came in when he became the president, though. Yeah. That energy was so messed up, man, and look where it's going out. The same way he came in.
Like you say, we are.
Now watch when he leave out. Now y'all mark my word. When he leave out, watch how this energy shift.
And then
watch everything go back on track.
All the people that's talking about, oh, they cutting ties with him and all this. Nigga, he don't.
But they should have been doing that.
He the president.
They should have been doing it.
And now you want to cut ties?
Hey, Doc.
Yeah. Somebody got him over the A. He got them scared though. The poor man Pence. What that man name is? The man, what his name? Pence. What his name is?
Pence.
Yeah, they try to get that. He tried to get that man earned off.
On the low.
But you know what? You know why? Because they know Donald Trump, his real supporters, the real people in his corner, really is the people that's running the world. Like they really is the group. You know,
but I think he done messed up now, baby, because I think he done messed up. They talking about they done took his bank accounts and everything. Nobody want to have that.
He probably have, but he's still in that safety net. That's what I'm trying to tell you. You feel me?
Yeah,
he's
that's
still
like
in that safety net.
Yeah, he going to jail.
He might.
Oh, he going to jail. That's why he's trying to stay in there. He might go
to jail, but he's still in that safety net.
Yeah, they trying to get that boy.
He's still in that safety net.
I think he didn't burn his bridges. Now he's supposed to be somebody that's supposed to be helping them. But I really do believe that the reason why he was trying to get everybody to go back to school, do this, that, and the third. Now, I feel like he was trying to kill as many people as he wanted to, because you go to Georgia Milestone in Georgia, it tell you how many people was in the population that was gonna die on the stone worldwide, and we're there. Yeah, they almost said that number. Look up Georgia Milestone. I went there. I seen the stone. I know what stone. They're in different languages.
And that's a Republican state. Was.
And and it was done by, I ain't gonna just say the person's name because they buried, I talked to him in spirit or whatever. To see what from what. I found out who it was, looked the person up, and I ain't gonna say where they folks live at or none of that stuff, but I had a whole communication with this person. Okay? And they was in the military, so they knew a lot. They knew a lot, and they did them stones up like that. That was his way. That stuff just got there overnight. You get what I'm saying? Nobody know where it came from. I know where it came from, but what I'm saying is that stone stated that look up Georgia Milestone, and you're gonna see how many people that's supposed to die.
Right.
You will see it.
Yeah, I believe.
Everything be revealed to us in our face. You ain't got to do nothing. Just pay attention and listen.
And
ain't no secret.
And they reported to us. They just reported to us so missed and pieces and misconstrued. But if you listen to it and put it together the right way, they telling you.
Right.
So what y'all think about people be saying all this different stuff? And then it be kind of like putting fear in people.
About what?
Like different stuff that's supposed to happen, events supposed to happen, like like somebody, like the world, like they say the world coming in to an end in 2020 and all that type of stuff. Well, and don't that happen? And then you got people talking about the towers and all this type of stuff. That stuff been around for years in Georgia, baby. If it was gonna kill everybody, it would have killed them right there, because when you got them towers, been down there, they offered it.
Talking about those 5G towers. Yeah.
5G towers.
All that conspiracy.
We were living down there when they were doing it, man. When you were coming there, they had the 5G towers, because they asked you, do you want to be on the 5G or not? They ain't just learn about them towers.
I mean,
it's so many people, they have to have them upgrade. I ain't going with I don't want the towers. But what I'm saying is they was there.
I know when they started putting them motherfuckers up around here. I know. My mama said.
But they wouldn't allow them to be right here where I'm living at. That no Tuscaloosa one with no.
Right. Well, they again, what I'm saying. Everybody theories cause panic and create a cash flow, and that's what they supposed to do.
That's what I'm saying. I don't like it.
Because just like this pandemic, what it do? It scared us and it created a cash flow. Everybody getting rich off coronavirus. You know what I'm saying? But the first thing was to scare you. You know what I'm saying? And
it was awakening. It was for awakening.
It scared us, made us go into a shell. You know what I'm saying? Prepared us for a new day. You know what I'm saying? And
there you go.
And then
you know what to say.
Yeah.
And then,
JD.
And then hit us with, and not everything costs, or hit us with additional things to buy, or boost prices on certain things. Like, it kind of turning out to be a money grab. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
Now,
but think about it too now. Think about it too now. I looked at it as a way of trying to make things go back to the way it was.
What you mean go back to the way it was?
It's so many people. Well, I'm gonna explain it. You see how people was out here just doing the most? Our kids, our youth, our 20-year-olds. See, when retrograde was coming around, nobody went listening. God got his way of making you sit down. Look at the people talking about something. Oh, I don't feel like going to work. I wish I could have some time off. You got time off, and you still wanted to go to work.
Right.
But what I mean by that, man, is it might seem like right now, but at first it wasn't about no money. At first, everybody was trying to figure out what was going on around it. This coronavirus was enough to make people realize you need to start saving your money. You got to do what you got to do for you and your family. Get your own business if you don't want to work for nobody. It was awakening because nobody went listening. You just keep going in the same cycles and circles that retrograde's supposed to teach you. You're supposed to learn your lessons.
I damn sure.
You know what I'm saying? Everybody focusing on the wrong stuff. They was focusing on the wrong things. So, let me slap you then. Let me slap all y'all. And I bet y'all sit down now. Yeah, I know you're going to need that money. You're going to save that money. I bet you put that money where it's supposed to
go. Right.
So, nobody went listening to retro. So, let's rattle this up a little bit. They slowly. Some people ain't never stopped, though.
Over and over.
Oh, yeah. They about to get some more money.
Right.
But that's when it came, that second strain came in here. But when that second strain came in here, it started back cleaning up. The first strain was a warning. That second one is killing you. So you go outside, that second strain killing you now. So y'all want to be hard-headed and still go out and be neck to neck with each other. Then let's put this third strain out here. Now the third strain here.
It's going to the brain. It's going straight to the brain.
My point. So learn from what's going on. Chill out. It ain't that serious to be going to no clubs and then trying to come around people after you done hung out. I don't need you around me. Don't. I'll talk to you face to face on the phone if you want to talk to me, but you're not coming to my house.
Atlanta show need to shut down. They need to shut Atlanta down.
Oh Lord, have mercy.
Atlanta is Coronaville. Okay. Jesus. They don't care.
This motherfucker come from here going down to the park. I say
they going everywhere.
I see the motherfucker too.
And they had been and had coronavirus going right back out.
Because you don't know if you asymmetric people, you don't know.
Yeah.
You give it to anybody, you know what I'm saying? Like, that's crazy.
They ain't gonna know till that shit hit their ass.
Right.
They're like, what the world? They gonna
Atlanta.
then they gonna contact Tracy right back to that person.
Watusi since the Watusi came out, boy. They ain't gave up, boy.
They said they ain't gonna stop.
Let me see you do the Tootsie roll.
Hey, won't stop.
To the window, to the wall.
Duck if you buck.
Let the sweat fall off my
Nay way.
Duck if you buck. That's what they doing around us.
Our black folks.
But man, that's what it was about though, for real. That's all it is. Less. This ain't the first time this hit. They had to wear masks back in the days too, over some stuff happened.
But China been wearing masks for a minute.
Since Michael was here.
Yeah,
you know what I'm saying? Yeah, Mike used to come out with the masks. Yeah. You feel me?
Don't give me
it's been something.
It's been around.
Just like they say, the coronavirus really been around. You feel me? So all of a sudden it just get out of control because y'all was doing something. Y'all was trying something. Like,
they got out of hand.
They was over there eating them bats. They was eating them bats, and then our people went over there. At the time that our people, let me tell y'all something. I was watching it way before it hit the United States. I was watching it. While everybody doing their busy life, I was already on it. I seen it. I seen a man die that was across the street off a man on the other side of the road. So when they talking about some 6 feet away from each other and wearing a mask, you want to know what I do? I see you driving your buggy towards me. You know where I'm gonna go? On the whole nother side of the snow, somewhere else. I know what that stuff can do. Right. I ain't crazy now. You come in contact with a person, I don't care how many feet you away. You come in the same space with that person. You're gonna get it. You're gonna get it. But I've been watching it for a while, and it was somebody introduced these folks, y'all, to some new meat. Put it inside the shop. That's how Corona happened, because they was over there eating bats. And then them high school kids, they went over there like for the they go over there all the time, to go visit China, get in the groups and stuff from school. The college students. And when I seen that, I said, oh man. I said they finna bring that back here. And they did.
Man. That's crazy.
And that's when everybody got together and went over there. They go at the same time every year to the same place, different places all over.
Countries.
And they gave these folks that stuff. And then that man, he was trying to tell everybody about the virus. Nobody went listening. I remember seeing the man on TV, but nobody heard him. Yep. And then they locked him up. They locked him up, y'all, to keep him from keep on exposing it. They went to his house, y'all. That man died because of trying to tell y'all the truth.
And now look at the world.
That man was trying to warn y'all that it happened. Somebody got it out the lab and injected it inside some stuff.
The world going nuts.
They was doing research on it, or whatever, and it got out. Yeah. So they didn't do it on purpose, but somebody introduced new meat to them, which was the bats, and we all know bats got scabies and everything. Now you don't eat no bat
anyway. What?
They eat everything, girl. They eat cockroaches and everything. What you talking about? Worm, everything. Got a dog on a stick like a hog.
Wow.
For real. So they thought that was some new meat at this stove.
Caused some problems.
So that's how it happened. That's how the coronavirus started.
Wow. Yeah.
That's cool.
Yeah.
Those two things. They wanted to know how the world didn't get out the lab.
Sit down somewhere so this stuff can stop. They ain't listening.
Well, it's gonna stop soon as that man come out of that office. Watch and see. Right. Y'all mark my word. No later than the end of February, going into March or somewhere up in there, it's gonna stop. Yeah. It's gonna stop.
Just caused a big confusion while he was in the show.
No, he wants you to go out so you can get
his first 100 days when he run out his 100-day plan. This virus
how he thought he was gonna win the election?
Right.
How you thought you was gonna win the election after that?
No.
By having a Klansman behind him.
How that played out.
You know about
I'm gonna tell y'all. Listen though, if he wouldn't have picked Kamala Harris as his running mate, he would have lost.
Right.
he would have lost.
Oh yeah.
He
Yeah.
would have lost. Wasn't nobody gonna stay.
But I wanted Barney Sanders to stay in the race. I liked
Bernie
Barney.
Yeah, Bernie had some good. Yeah,
Bernie.
he would have been good.
Now Barney had some stuff going on, but everybody want to go behind him for talking about he know Obama. I'm like, look at here,
He had to
y'all
do that
choosing
shit.
the wrong
Obama
person.
look out for me. I'm about to look out for all. He looked out
Right.
for everything. He put
Right.
everything in his cabinet. He got everybody.
But it wasn't even like that because he knew both of them. So why they saying just because he
Right.
worked with Obama that was a good idea? But see, Barney Sanders stand his
But
ground.
listen,
That man been around for
Yeah.
years.
You
That
gotta
man
see
has
what
six.
he-
But listen though, y'all
You
saying,
all them black people up.
hold on, you saying, but listen, y'all saying that he got a diverse cabinet, like he got everybody, different people in office, right? That's what y'all saying for Biden. He do, but
Right.
listen,
Yeah, he do.
if you look at it, he really had to. Trump made.
Exactly.
Hold on.
But Barney Sanders would have
But
did it anyway.
You had to. Trump done went and
Exactly.
messed up so many of our packs.
Well,
with
he
these
messed
Yeah,
up
he
a lot of
have.
people. Mhm.
So you gotta put somebody of different nationality in there to go back over there to mend back these relationships. Trump done fucked up. Trump done messed up a lot of relationships that we had with these different countries. Some of them don't even want to sit back down and kick it with us. You know what I'm saying?
Because he don't mess the
Because he don't-
allies up. We had good allies.
Exactly.
Like,
So
But the thing is, he don't realize that this stuff been around for years, the trading system, because they got stuff that we need and
but
we
he
got
went in
stuff
there
they
and went
need.
and fat in his
Yeah.
pocket with those trade deals. That's all. That's what I'm trying to tell you. And that's why.
especially getting in.
That's why.
Yeah,
That's
That's
why.
why
getting with
shit
Russia.
And that's
all
why.
that.
That's why they were so all the racist people that was really behind it, because he put those trade deals. That's what I'm saying. He got the people that really run the world in his. You know what I'm saying? So
Yeah.
he
Yeah, I
he
agree.
got he put
I
he
think
put
he
Messed
messed
plans.
a
it
lot
up.
He
up.
put all the plans and stuff together for him and his people to be rich and how them trades and stuff, and we feel
Now Biden got to fix
Now he
it,
gotta
so, you
fix
know,
it.
they got to fix everything.
Y'all notice that happened like a lot. Every other decade, somebody got to come in and really clean up.
And it's like it's never get cleaned all the way up, all the way. You know what I'm saying?
And they gonna blame
Right.
them because
Right.
they didn't clean it
Yep.
up.
It was
That's how it
already
works.
tore up.
Oh, the Democrats
Yeah.
did this.
Yeah.
They messed up. We don't need no Democrat.
Oh, that's what he said
I
today
heard
too.
it.
Talking about something. Tell the Democrats
Mhm.
trying to impeach
Yeah, I heard
me.
that. Yeah.
If they try to impeach me, they're gonna tear up
Yep.
everything. Yeah, you
Mhm.
telling them what to do on the
Right.
slide.
Right. Yeah, I heard that speech.
Stop playing. Told them folks to go to the Capitol.
Right. I mean, that was a mess.
Them
Man,
folks,
make
they
no
deal.
sense.
So they
And
said-
if it was black people, hey, we know the deal. It would have went left.
But it was blood.
Yeah,
It
we
went from
did.
the White House.
Right. It would have been shed of blood.
It
Yeah.
it would have been a
Agreed.
massacre
That would have been a massacre. Yup.
at the
I'm
Capitol.
about to say.
Hey, but did y'all see the policeman taking a
Yeah.
picture with one of them? It was two police
I seen
involved in
that,
this too now.
Fire department guy, that fire sheriff or something they was talking about. Yeah.
Yeah, it was
Mhm.
two police
You know who-
involved
you know
telling
who
them
really
where to
scared
go
that
and stuff.
You
And
know who really
And they
scared
went to
him?
jail.
Lindsey Graham. He all up under that nigga today.
Oh.
I ain't mean to say that.
Wow.
Excuse me, podcast. I ain't mean to say that. I take that back. The N word, the ninja. The ninja. He was under the ninja.
Right. Hey, the
Oh,
way-
Skittles are right.
Hey, the way
Get it
that
right.
Joker operate, he operate like a ninja. he got ninja. He got ninja.
Yeah.
Come on, everybody resigned. Everybody resigned.
Oh, now that's
That
funny.
little monkey.
Monkey see, monkey do.
Right.
Take that Dusty Crib. You look better going.
Hey man, I be sitting back thinking like when them jokers was testifying and they was like, well, did he ever tell you to do? He was like, but the way he asked you, you know what it means.
Right.
Right.
Yeah.
Man.
Like,
Yeah.
okay, we coming up to our hour. Anything y'all want to add to the
man,
podcast before we
just give me,
disappear?
the 1400, man. We good.
All right. Let's get that bread.
Absolutely.
Go on out
Money.
with a bang, dog. Go out with a bang.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So we can pay these debts.
And be
Okay.
not needed. and be knock needed and bow
Okay.
legged and pinch your toe.
Same time.
Wow, not the bitch though. Not the bitch though.
Don't do it. No.
Okay. Next week we're gonna try to probably get a hotline or whatever going so people can call in or whatever. However we're gonna do it.
We're live next week.
Just look out. I have it on
live.
We
well, okay, we going live then.
We going
live.
talk to y'all, so we gonna try something new next week.
Yeah,
absolutely.
Gotta
Stay
come.
tuned.
Definitely gonna stay tuned. Definitely.
We're gonna zoom it out. Okay, well, until then, my name is Shonda Divine Love and Light, and I'm signing out. Peace.
Like here, Grease.